Hi, this is Jennifer, and I'm going to show you how to make a digital punch card as a student reward system in a digital classroom setting. Or if not in a digital classroom setting, you could totally use this in a traditional classroom environment as well. So this is what the digital punch card looks like. Each student, for me, I would say that if you fill your punch card in, you get a prize. You can, change that to whatever you want. If, maybe it's a free homework pass or um, extra credit or whatever it might be. If you're not doing like a physical prize, or you don't even have to have prizes necessarily. For the templates, I've left some blank backgrounds for you. So if you, let's say you didn't want to have prizes or, 10 or whatever it might be, you can change that. You can add or deduct or change the format, whatever. Just this is just an idea of how I would do it. So each student has their own punch card. And this is just an example of, Sally, she has 3 punches right now. Sue has 2, Simon has 1, Seth has 1, Sarah has 5. Wow. So this is just kind of what it looks like, and I'm going to show you how to make something like this. So if I can find the link. Okay, so this is Canva, and if you haven't used this program, it is awesome. Take the dive, learn how to use it. It's super easy once you get the hang of it. You can do so much with it, and what I love the most about this program is it's fast and it's highly functional. I really, really love it. It's one of my tools of choice, if not the tool that I use. This is the tool that I use the most daily. So um, anyway, so this is a website that you can use. It's free. There is a paid version, but everything I do and make is from the free version. And to me, you can do pretty much anything with the free version. So this is where I've made the punch cards. So I've used the template of a presentation just for the size reason. So I use presentation and oh, and also because it's a presentation, you can make a web link to it. So I have made the front card is just kind of, an explanation of what to expect. And then I have every student's own individual card. Because once I have this file, it's live. So once I decide that I want to share it out, so if I share it as a link, I'm just going to copy that and paste it here. It's the same thing, but I'm just going to show you. So this is the live link. So when students have the link, then they can view their punch cards. So it's not password protected necessarily. So when you use Canva, but this isn't housing any student information. And honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. You're not putting anything out here that you wouldn't put on, Facebook or any kind of marketing, social media. So this is, in my opinion, totally safe to do and use. I just wouldn't put, last names, and I wouldn't put any photographs or necessarily even what school. That's just my opinion. The students know who they are and they know what school they go to, so you don't need that anyway. Okay, so to make this, do this, you have to use the PowerPoint or the presentation template. So I just used a blank one and I inserted this paper kind of background. And now what I'm going to show you is just to show you how everything's live. So once you have the initial circle, and you can pick a different circle, let's say Sam earned 2 punches today. As soon as Sam goes back into his card, and I'm going to show you, I make individual cards for the students. I'm going to refresh it. Then you'll see that it's live here. So once you give students the link, I wouldn't add, unless it's to the end, I wouldn't add any slides or deduct any slides because it is going to mess up your hyperlinking, which I'm going to show you how to do. So if you add to the end, it's no big deal because you'll get a new hyperlink. But let's say this is hyperlinked to page 8 on the website, which up here you can see this is page 2. If I went to Seth, He's page 6. So if I deleted Sid, or no, if I deleted Sarah, no, if I deleted Simon, Seth would now be up in Simon's place, and now the hyperlink that should work for Seth is going to bring you to Sarah's page because it's going to shift everyone. So don't add or deduct pages unless it's at the end once you make a link. You can always make a new link, but it's just more emails and more confusion for students. So now I did something a little different. So, or in addition to this page, because this is my working document, right? So the next thing that I did was I made individual card links. So what I did here was I made these different links here that says click here to view your digital punch card, and I made one for each student. So what I'm going to do is I download this as a PDF, and I'm going to download all the pages. Actually, I don't need the first page. So I'm going to download all of these. You could download them all each individually as their own PDFs, but that's going to take some time. I'm just going to show you the quick way that you can do this and separate each individual page as a PDF. So then you can send them out to each student. So I'm going to download all those pages. It's going to be in one PDF, and then I'm going to open it up in Adobe Acrobat. Okay, so once I have the file, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into Organize Pages, and then, oh, I guess I did download maybe I, let me delete this page, yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click Extract. So I'm going to select all of the pages here, and I'm going to click Extract Pages as separate files. As soon as I click Extract, it's going to make a new, actually I don't think it makes a folder, but it's going to call it like Digital Punch Card Links 1, and then 2, and 3, 4. So I'm going to click Extract here. And so you click where you want it to be saved. And I'm going to call this Digital Punch Card Links. Okay, and then I'm going to choose in here. So it's going to dump all of these into there as individual PDFs. So now I can quickly send each one to each specific student individually. So now those students, for example, if I click on this one, Sam, click here to view your punch card. If Sam clicks on it, it's going to bring him to his punch card. So those students can, save, where did it go? They can save the PDF to their desktop or save it somewhere where they can quickly just click on it and view their card live, right? So again, like if you were to add some extra stickers to Sam, where were we? Oh, you know what? I went out of it. That's why. If I was to add some extra stickers to Sam, he would be able to see that right away. So I'm just going to put these here. And if Sam were to go on his card, again, if he clicks on it, it should reflect the newly made changes. So that's pretty cool. Now, as far as doing the hyperlinks, so what I've done is I've made a file, and let me find it really quick. I made a file that has all the templates for this. So like I have, for example, like blank paper. Let me show you that, like a digital punch card link. So if you were to do this yourself and redo it, what you would do is you would click Create a Design, Presentation, and it's just going to be a blank one. So you would go to Uploads, and I would upload, for example, the file template. So this one right now says Sam, so I'm going to upload one that's, I'm just going to show you, actually you can drag and click, which is a little bit faster. So I'm just going to upload these 4 things. See how, oh, I just love Canva. It's just so user-friendly. Okay, so you as the teacher would then import these different files, or, their images. It has to be an image file, actually, or a video file too. So, so let's say I was wanted to use this like the example All you do is just hover over the background and it's going to put it in the background for you. That's it. So I even made some, um, oops, I made some blank ones too. So like if you wanted to change the front or you want to change it up, then you can do that too. And I'm going to just show you if I was to make a different document, remember with, it has to be a separate document with the hyperlinks. What I would do here is to, you would have to add the student's name. So I would just say Sam. And then again, once you have everything done, like even once you have the hyperlink done, and let me just go here. So I'm just going to copy the Sam and find it. Okay. I would add something else than this because right now the only thing that you can hyperlink is the writing. In the original design, I hyperlinked the cloud, which is a much larger space for the students to click on. So what I would, and you can't right now because remember, it's not individual pieces. It's just one large combined photo at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on circle and I'm just going to cover this whole cloud area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this completely transparent. So you can't see the circle, but it's there. It's like an invisible circle. So now I'm going to create the hyperlink for this. And so it's hyperlink 2, apply. And so let's say now that this is done and ready, I would just literally copy as many as I need for my students. I would just change the name, Sarah, and then, keep them in order to your original document. And let me just see where Sarah is here. Sarah is number 7. So, but if you're doing it in order, like you already know the order that you did it in the other document, you literally just have to click on the end of the hyperlink and change the number. So if it was all in order, you just do 3, apply, 4, apply to the next one. But I'm going to say 7 here. Make sure you click apply or it doesn't save. So now these are done and ready to go. And I'm just going to show you. So then to add the stickers. So stickers is what it's called in Canva, are animated graphics. They're called stickers. So you have to get creative in the way that you search for them because it's not always what it seems. It's kind of hard to search for stickers actually. So you can just click in here and look through them. But what I do is like for the circle, for example, I'll just do circle, sticker. You have to write sticker at the end when you're looking in elements to find moving items. So, okay, so you could pick whichever you want. I think the one that I originally had in here, I could just go and look. Oh, it's this one, I think. Yep. So what I did here is I left the template for you. You don't have to use it, but I had just made it. So in case you wanted to do it just like mine, this is where I put them. And so then I just copy, paste, paste, paste. And if you want them all at the same rate, you have to use all of the pasted versions. I don't know why, but you do. So I delete this one and I'm going to paste one more so that way they're all kind of going at the same rate. Then I just select them all, copy, paste down here. Okay, and then for the circle to fill it in, you could pick whatever you want. I think I did this one. But you could do this one, for example, if you want. You could use that instead. Just make it big enough to where it kind of covers a little bit over the whole. So however you want to do it, you can. And this cloud, I think, was called bubble sticker. Yep, and so then I found this. You would have to just kind of finagle it a little bit, change the size how you want. I think it was much smaller. And then I just added that character. I just searched, I think I searched up person, and then it just pops up here, right here. So that's it.